but I beat Efrain Reyes in the finals in 1996. I won Puerto Rico first, my first major. The very next week, I won U.S. Open 9-ball and I beat Efrain in the finals. To be able to not have a something. See, right now when you're stepping into the shot, you're going like this. There's no way that you can know 100% that you stepped in the exact same distance every time.
Okay.
The exact same angle every time.
Okay.
So we're trying to create something that you can repeat. So what you can repeat is what you can feel.
Understood.
So yeah. So now you're gonna get down. You're gonna get your bridge hand down. You can feel your bridge hand sliding into the shot, right? Just from up here, just with feet together, and just slide your bridge hand into the shot and get that alignment. There you go. Now you see how your feet naturally kind of found its balance. They're starting to shift now and slide.
Yeah.
Right? It's because you're starting to feel it. See how you naturally started to slide into it? Yeah.
Understood. I gotcha. Now, Rodney, let me ask you this. Some of the things that we're covering right now when it comes to like the stance or even the aiming system, is that something that's within your DVD?
Yeah. My DVD is Rocket Science. So, when people say it ain't rocket science, well, it actually is.
So rocket science, I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, you noticed when you came in here, there was the rocket fireworks also too, right?
Rocket fireworks, and then you got a company.
Yep, Rocket Lawyer.
Rocket Lawyer, and I'm starting a pro tour. It's called the Rocket Pool Tour, and my game is Rocket Run Out. I mean, I don't know, man.
Can we take
a move to North Korea with Little Rocket Man?
Yep. Show us a little bit about the DVD here.
Yeah. So this is it. The Rocket Science. I did this about 12 years ago. The Rocket Science DVD. So, and it was, you can see that, and then the back side, so we go over a lot of stuff here, you can see that. I go over, 9-ball, 8-ball, 10-ball, aiming, breaking, bridges, jumping, masse shots, kicking, position shots. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of stories in here too. And the interesting thing about this DVD, the cool thing, I was just like here in a friend's basement in Tucson, Arizona, and this is 2 hours and almost 50 minutes of content.
That's a lot.
Yeah, everything in here done on the first try. Jump shots, everything was
first try. Come on.
Yeah, one of the shots I did was this one right here. So it's jump shots. The cue ball is here. This is in the DVD, and this, I promise you, this is the show. So you're playing 8-ball, and this was the shot. Like this. Is this shot here cue ball, and this 8-ball, and the shot was jump the shot.
And you made that on the first try.
Everything was done first try. And this is in there on there. I was like, my buddy was like, after about 2 hours and 50 minutes, he goes, "All right, we're done." I said, "Are we done for the night?" He goes, "No, we're done." That's a lot of content. Yeah. So this is a cool one. Yeah.
So if somebody doesn't have the opportunity, or because of your schedule or their schedule, if they don't have the ability to get with you in person, because as you're doing here today, you do one-on-one private lessons, they can get a hold of this DVD and essentially learn just about everything, if not everything, that you teach in person on that DVD.
Yeah. There's a couple things, and then I like when I do individual lessons, I like to go over. I always tailor it to the person, the level they're at, what issues they're having.
Yeah.
I always tell, like, my buddy in Allentown, Pennsylvania, he's a chiropractor.
Yeah.
And his name is Dr. Phil
Yeah.
O'Brien.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And he says, he goes, "I'm more like a physical therapist.
Yeah.
I don't want to treat you. I want to fix you."
Ah.
So it's the same way. When I give a lesson, I tell people it's a life lesson, because I want to get you fixed and give you all the tools to get. I don't want you to just sit there and do 700 shots of the same shot.
Yeah.
I want you to get everything, get all the knowledge that you work on it, and then we'll see how you're progressing, and then you're going to have more questions naturally after. As you get better, it's funny, this game, the better you get, the more questions you have.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like you think that, I got the bridge down, I got this, I got this, and now that, and then you're like, yeah, but I can't, I'm only running 4 or 5 balls, and I keep, this cue ball thing. The best thing you can do for this game, when people ask how do you get better, is master that cue ball. The cue ball is the whole game. So don't worry about shot making and all that stuff. He said that's going to come anyway, but you got to know what that cue ball is doing. That's going to make your life easier.
Yeah, that's why you play such great position, obviously. Now, do you cover some of the position play in the DVD as well, too?
Yeah, the cue ball is probably the best part of my game, but a lot of my opponents over the decades, the legends.
They didn't like it, of course.
Yeah, Billy Hall, Nick Barney was like, yeah, he said, I know your cue ball is great. He said, but back then you never missed a ball. Didn't everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah. but yeah, it's the best compliment I ever got was when I won the U.S. Open. And Steve Miserak, God bless his soul, he was
Amen.
commenting, and he said, and it was the most incredible thing because the two players that I wanted to be like was Efren and Earl.
Uh-huh.
And Steve Miserak watched the 1996 U.S. Open 9-ball. After the interview or during the match, Steve Miserak comments, and he's commentated with Jim Rempe, and he said, man, this guy, he's got the power of Earl Strickland and the finesse of Efren Reyes. I said, I'm done after this. Yeah.
I see.
So that was the two guys I modeled. So it makes sense.
So that's where you modeled your game. I was going to ask you that later when we sit down and do the podcast, but basically, those are two of the people that you would say impacted your game the most, or that influenced your game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to be smooth like Efren, and then when you watch Earl, you're like, man, I want to break like that and shoot those shots too, those power shots. So even if you didn't know anything about pool, you watch Earl Strickland play at 9-ball, and you're like, this is cool.
Unbelievable.
This is fun.
Well, you obviously learned quick then, for sure. So that's a deadly combination.